Hello and welcome to a little talk about the pirate party.
Party!
No, I'm not talking about that kind of party, I'm talking about this kind of party.
To show you what's going on right now, here are some numbers.
The party has been doing pretty well in state elections in Germany as well as in Sweden, where the party was originally founded.
Because the party is mostly successful with young voters, the generation Facebook, the following question appears.
Could an American branch of this pirate party turn the current US two-party system into a three-party system? Take it away, Dan.
I think there's an important distinction to be made between how we elect our representative body here in the US as opposed to how most of Europe elects its representative bodies. Most of Europe uses the parliamentary system, and that's where the pirate party has seen the most success. And what that means is everyone in a country shows up and votes for a given political party, and then seats in the legislative body of that country are divvied up proportionately based off of how many votes each party got. Here in the US, we elect our representatives locally. It's not so much about having broad national appeal as it is just being able to win one specific district. I do think that the pirate party has broad appeal amongst youth in America, and if we had a parliamentary style system, they could easily see 10% of the vote and therefore 10% of the seats in Congress. But that young 10% that likes the idea of the pirate party here in America, I think is, geographically speaking, pretty evenly distributed. I don't think there's any one district where there are enough of that 10% to constitute over 50% of the district. I mean, it is true, we live in the age of social media, and with social media we now have more tools at our disposal to organize ourselves than ever before, and one way that we could organize ourselves would be into the pirate party. But it's also true that we live in the age of decentralization. Every centralized hierarchical institution, like for example the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, is destined to break apart and decentralize. And so I don't think the future is one where we see more political parties. I think the future of politics is one where political parties are less powerful and more people are independents. Rather than the pirate party itself being born and thriving in the US, I think what's going to happen is existing politicians are going to start adopting its ideas and philosophy of open internet. And I think it's going to be an interesting mix of politicians. Some from the right, there's a budding libertarian movement in America, and I think it's also going to be, some on the left that come from districts with many high-tech social media jobs. So short answer, the pirate party, no, but its principles, inevitably.
Hey Dan, I have to say I agree with you. Across the board, the pirate party is at a very low chance of ever making it in the US due to the fact that the electoral systems of the US and most of Europe are so different. Here in Germany we have seen small parties make the break, most prominently the Green Party. The Green Party was a government party in Germany from 1989 to 2005, and they were never able to recreate a comparable success in the US. I mean, they pretty much crashed and burned. And yes, decentralization will also play a huge role in the success of the pirate party in the United States. I mean, they have to achieve 50% of the vote, and that is not going to happen. 50 or die. I think just because they're not going to make it into the Congress or the Parliament is not a reason to quit for the pirates, because as you pointed out, their ideas will probably be picked up and adapted by one of the two big parties. For the conclusion, I agree with you, Dan. The pirate party will not get elected anytime soon, but their ideas and ideals, they will have a huge influence in the United States, and I think it is about time for that.